Welcome to MakingRealEstateFun.com. I am one of your hosts, Taji Clark from Caldwell Banker, joined by one of my co-hosts, Mr. Keith Hoffman from Draper and Kramer Mortgage. And today we are actually here with one of our past clients, Mr. E.J.
How you doing? My name is E.J. Johnson. I am I think one of the past clients, if not one of the first ones to have all three members, and it was a really great experience. Yeah, you know.
He is one of the first clients that we all actually helped together. So I helped him find the house, Keith helped him qualify and purchase the house, and Kevin helped him to legally make sure that the house was his, and all of that stuff. And so we wanted to bring him in to give you guys the opportunity to see what it was like working with us and what the whole process was like, and all of that from somebody that actually went through the process. And I don't have a knife to his side.
No, it's more like a 12 gauge. It's okay though. It's okay. I love the irony and all. That's fine.
You can see he doesn't have any bruise. We didn't beat him up prior to the to the recording to make sure he says the right things, but. So welcome. Thank you for doing this.
It's been a good. It was a good road, and I don't mind helping in any way I can, shape or form. The process was so easy. Don't get me wrong. The paperwork is a lot. It's a lot of paperwork.
Well, if it wasn't paperwork, we wouldn't have a lot of people doing this.
It was just a lot of paperwork. But the beginning, Taji was great. I mean, I won't.
Wait. In the beginning, he was great.
In the beginning,
like at the end, he wasn't great.
No, at the beginning, he was great because this is the thing. When you first go in to buy a home, you're scared out your mind. You're always scared out your mind. And Taji was great at calming me down, actually thoroughly going through things with me. I still remember we looked at houses in the rain. It was raining hard. it was pouring down raining, and he still met me. When he was out there in the rain, it's like, bro, you ready? I'm ready. And
wait, I'm sure I had an umbrella that day. I'm almost positive.
It was something. But we went in and we checked the house out, and I think we actually looked maybe at four houses, I think it was, before we made a decision.
We had to look at more than that.
No, it was four because at the time, like I said, I was gung ho on getting a home, gung ho, and as when you're doing a process as far as going for your first home, you do your own kind of due diligence on what you want to do and where your price range is and what you're looking at. But when you finally do figure it out and bring in your realtor, it's their job to make sure that you get that. And Taji did a phenomenal job of making sure that I saw what I want to see, and even when I didn't want to see it, he was like, okay, it's up to you. It's always your choice, but look at this, look at that. And he showed me the aspects of everything. And I mean, if you're looking for a realtor, you can't get no better than Taji. I mean, honestly, you just can't. I think the way he did it from start to finish, and the timing of it all, the way he put the time together to make sure that I was comfortable and happy, even down to the monthly LinkedIn that I get every month on house cleaning and what I should be doing as far as filters and.
Wait, have you done it?
Huh?
Have you done it?
Yeah,
okay,
I do it. But it's just funny that I'm actually getting this stuff every month. Every month I get one. Boom, boom, boom. On Christmas, Merry Christmas and things like that. As a past client and as a new client, because I will probably be buying another home soon. You can't get no better than that. You really can't. I mean, and when I finally sat down with Keith and ran numbers, and he gave me a real true assessment. And the scariest thing is actually opening your life up to somebody, because you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what your ratio of life is and how much money and do you need and all that. And when you sit down with knowledgeable people who put you into a place where they show you what your bracket is and show you how to do it and make sure you're okay, the numbers always work. They always work, and you find a way to make them work. And honestly, you can't beat that. If you're looking to buy a house, if you're looking to do anything, if you're looking just to know your numbers, go to him. Go to Keith. He'll tell you your numbers. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's Jewish, and you know, with Jewish people, they're really good with numbers. I love that. Jewish people are really good with numbers, and he is amazing with his numbers. You can't,
And they're all real.
yeah, they're
all
real
real.
factual numbers. They're real factual everything. And you know, with the experience I can actually I actually think about with Keith, it makes me laugh. I think once we did the numbers and everything, we sat down and we had a beer. You got me a beer. And then once we closed on the house, you gave me a T-shirt and a hat, like I was a basketball player. Like I walked out of there thinking I was I just got drafted, you know, to the Chicago Bulls or something. I mean, like he's showing me like pictures and stuff on the wall, like look, this is this and this is that, and this guy retired from here, and I'm like, man, I walked out like with a yellow T-shirt, like I'm a part of a team. They hold it up and take pictures, and he parades me around the whole place to show that hey, I'm doing business. And if that is not the core, the actual core of a good loan officer, I don't know what is. To be paraded around like you're an NBA star and then turn around, have a beer with the guy, and then show everybody you meeting people that you wouldn't necessarily meet on a day-to-day basis. Those are the big things in life that you look for when you say, you know, I'm looking for somebody to help me out. And as I said, you really can't get no better than the team that they put together. You know, I think I actually put that team together, but it's still relevant.
Right, and we put up with them the whole time.
Yeah.
But you know one thing, like you talk about stars. I mean, seriously though, seriously.
Yeah, I know.
You were very, very good to deal with because you were helpful. You were on time, even for that free beer.
Yeah, and that free beer was awesome, by the
Yeah.
way. It was. I think your assistant was going to come up and have a beer with us, but she couldn't get up in time. Remember, we actually called her and told her to come up to have a beer, and she's like, I'm busy working.
She's working. You know, somebody has to work. I mean, you know, like you got assistants, you got processors, you got the back end people. They do it all, and they're helpful.
And as far as, for me personally, as far as the missing chain, you know, Kevin, we did it in 45 minutes. We literally bought my house in 45 minutes, and the first thing he says is, normally this takes about 2 hours.
Well, and you know what? Part of that's because our package was right there, awesome, ready to go, smooth and easy.
The package itself was laid out in a way that, honestly, Kevin was my lawyer, but I probably could have read it myself and went through it. You know, I mean, because you had it was all in bold, simple writing.
Right.
You know, if you're not looking for complexity, if you're not looking for somebody to have to fact check everything that's being done, you know, you want to go to the mortgage, the loan officer who's going to be able to show you that and to be able to walk you through those steps. Even before we had talked about it, we sat in your office way before we even got with Kevin, and you walked me through all of it. So by the time I got to Kevin, it was just simple. It was like sign, talk, sign. Right. You know, I won't take anything away from Kevin because Kevin, as far as everything goes, he's one of the best guys.
Every dollar he's worth, right?
Yeah, he's one of the best guys I ever walked on, met and walked. I was his neighbor for a while. Yeah, seriously, I was his neighbor for a while. So Kevin.
Well, we heard something, the fact that if you didn't close on time, you were going to have to live with him. Is that true?
In a way.
So he made sure it was done on time.
He was redoing the basement right then and there for me. You know, it was gonna be ready. You know, it was gonna move all in one big happy family. Ain't nothing wrong. I walk the dog when he can't walk the dog. We're just great. You know, but the team that was put together, that was laid out in front of me, was great. You know, and it didn't hurt that afterwards we went to have some drinks and food. You know, that made it better too. It was like, it was a painless process in a sense, a real painless process.
So, what do you like best about where you live now? So you've been there for.
I've been in Downers Grove for almost 2 years now. I love my location. It's low key. It's everything I wanted. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of carpeting. You know that. First thing we thought to do was rip the carpet up, put hardwood down. Because it just makes more sense. I want hardwood. The location is phenomenally great because I'm working down the street. We walked to downtown Downers Grove like Sunday, I think it was. Took the kids and walked downtown. It was like 2 miles. We get a little exercise. I get a couple drinks, you know, and some snow cones for the kids, and you just can't beat it. I mean, once you figure out your location, once you figure out that location and be able to move upon it and have realistic goals on what you want to do, go talk to them. Go talk to your realtor. You know, it doesn't have to be the formal conversation. It should be the laid back conversation we have where we can just sit back and talk and think about, think about what I want in life, what you want in life, what anybody wants, and to be able to act and move upon that and keep things nice and easy and simple. Because once things become complicated, that's when the problem occurs. That's when we're gonna have issues. I totally recommend the team that was put in place for me.
You know, one of the best things that I like about this is that we got to know you. Like, we really got to know you. And I know when I do mortgages, I get to know my clients,
Mm-hmm.
and the realtor, gets to know you very
Mm-hmm.
well. But it seems like we really got to know you like you're our brother.
Yeah. I enjoyed the fact that I think any client would enjoy the fact that if your realtor comes out and sells your home and doesn't keep in contact with you, then your realtor wasn't the right one. Because your realtor should do what Taji does, or do what Keith does, or even Kevin, to where you can still come around and hang out, and you're just like friends. You're friends before and after the deal.
I gotta say, and it's not always that easy. I've worked with a ton of people. You, EJ, Tom, the one that does our videos. You guys were easy clients to work with. Every real estate transaction comes with its set of challenges and all of that, but you guys handle them with flying colors. You were fun to work with. It was a pleasure. So you made the process just as much fun for me as it was working with you.
I think I just had fun with it. Honestly, I really had a lot of fun with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, getting the paperwork together and the check stubs and calling this person and calling that person and making sure you're on time, that could be a little nerve-wracking. But I just had a lot of fun with it. I think that, going to check out homes and looking at the pluses and the minuses and thinking about what you want to do in life, it just helps. It really just helps. I mean, I recommend to anyone, no matter if you're over the age of 21, you should not be renting. You shouldn't. Just go buy a house. Just go, if your credit's bad,
I'll tell you what to
work
do.
on it. Yeah, they'll work on it. They'll work with you. If your credit's not up to par, they'll work with you. If you don't have enough for down payment, don't worry about it. Just try it anyway, because in the end, you're going to save so much money and make so much money, and you're not going to have the issues of every month your rent going up, or having to call the landlord. You are the landlord in a sense.
Right.
You take control of your life.
Yeah, I think the thing is, a lot of people are not necessarily ready. They're not financially ready. They're not credit-wise ready. So rather than say, well, you're not ready, you go off somewhere and do whatever it is you do, it's important to help that individual figure out what they need to do to get ready. What do we need to do to get your credit to where it needs to be? Here's somebody that I recommend to help you get that credit situation taken care of. Keith is another great example of somebody that can help you do that. If you don't have the down payment, well, what do we need to do to get you there? What are some things that we need to do to get you from point A to point B where you ultimately want to be? And, we help them with doing that.
And then, I look at the process, and, I know people usually start with me because they have to figure out how much they can afford. And then I say, okay, now you need to go to Taji. And then you go, okay, now you can tell him this is what you can afford, this is what you need to be in the range. And then once it's all finished, you got Kevin who comes in and goes, okay, I'm off the golf course today. I got the kids in the back seat, but you know what? I'm all right. I can handle this. I'll meet you at 4 o'clock because the closing's at 4 o'clock. And he's there. But everything in the process, I joke around, but the whole process, I think, is a combination of people who work together. And that's why it's great to work with somebody like you. You were fantastic. We've really enjoyed working with you, and we appreciate it.
I honestly feel like, and I'll be 100% honest. I don't think you're ever ready. I don't think anybody's ever ready.
I told that to my wife when she said she was pregnant.
I mean, let's be real. I don't think you're ever going to be ready. The thing about being ready is it takes a lot of different like elements.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody says I'm ready, you know, you can have the best credit in the world and not have the financing right. You know, you can have the most money in the world and still not have the credit. I mean, I think that nobody's ever ready, but there's people, you know, out there who you can reach who will help you become ready. If you're not ready, not even become ready, maybe even tell you this is what you can afford right now if you want to really do this. And I think that's what the real, you know, truth of it is that you're not ready for anything. You can't be ready. It's like going to a basketball game and getting out there and about to play. You're going to be nervous the whole time. You're going to have butterflies.
That's why I gave you that shirt to your hat.
I know. I literally felt like I was a basketball player that day. That was really nice.
So let me ask you one question. Are you happy with the whole thing?
I am 100% happy with the whole thing. The process was easy. Right now, I mean, I will tell you this that made me smile was, you know, we went in that office and you told me, said, well, you can afford $300,000, but I want to see you at this number. And I think that's what most people need in life is, you know, the guidance to be able to understand that you can afford $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, but the implications and the risk that may be is something that you don't want. And you know, as a realtor, as a loan officer, even a lawyer, do you really want to put your money in someone who's just trying to take your money, or do you want to put your money in somebody who's looking to help you get to point B without robbing you? Right. You know, you don't want to come away from the deal feeling like somebody licked you with a, you know, licked you up and down and left you sobbing, and you walking away like, oh my God. You never want to come away from a deal like that. And
right.
So I literally walked away from that deal with a smile, and that's the best feeling in the world. When you can walk away with a smile knowing that you dropped a ton of money and still smiling, you got what you wanted. You came in and got what you wanted.
So EJ, what's next for you, man? What's on the horizon? What are you up to? What are you doing? What's next for you?
Next for me, honestly, I'm most likely going to be buying another house soon, you know, which is great. It's always a good thing to be able to explore different avenues. Like I said, I'm working with a new insurance company. I'm going to be trying to help them, you know. PHP is the name of the company. And it's a financial insurance company, and it really, if you don't have a direction, if you don't know what you want to do, we're always looking for partners. We're always looking for clients, team members. There's job openings. You know, you can look it up on the website. You can call me. You can text me. My email address is Elger Johnson @yahoo.com. I'm not sure I put the number out there, but my cell number is 630-470-1158, and you can call me and we can come see what it's about. You can partner up. We can, you know, just be a part of it. You know, I'm like I said, I'm looking to buy another house. When I do decide to sell this house, I'll be coming through the same team I used to buy it. You know, I mean, thank you guys enough for what y'all did. Y'all really helped me out there. You know, y'all really, really helped me out there. And you know, it always takes the right team to make your dreams and your realization come true. And I had that team. I mean, I had my team. I was good. You know.
We appreciate it.
I could be Michael Jordan, and I got Scottie Pippen and Steve Kerr and Dennis Rodman on my team too. I'm good. You know. I mean.
Keith, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, you know, what's the best way to reach you?
Well, you know, if you need to get in touch with me, you can call me at 630-306-LOAN. That's 630-306-5626. Or you can reach me via my email or my website, dkmortgage.com/Hoffman.
Cool. Best way to reach me, as always, is just go to my website, TajiClark.com. It's super easy. All of my social channels are on there. My Facebook, Instagram, you know, all of the ways to reach me socially are on there. You can also, you know, get my email address from there, just TajiHClark1@gmail.com. And then my contact number is my cell number, 331-202-1604. All of that information is on my website. Thank you guys for, sitting with us and learning a little bit more about, how we actually work as a team. Thanks for checking out, makingrealestatefun.com. I also want to give a shout to our videographer who puts all this together and makes us look better than we really are. That would be Mr. Tom Weiler of Weiler Studios. You can go to his website. It's weilerstudios.com. That's WYLER studios.com, and you can reach out to him to have him do an amazing video or some photography for you. And yeah.
So before we leave, we're here at Altar Brewing in Downers Grove, and we're each having a different beer today. So, EJ, what you got?
I got Centerline.
Centerline.
Amazing beer. I love Centerline.
Taji?
I have the Ulterior Motive. This has become my fave. I used to, be King Balaton. That was my favorite before, but now it's this Ulterior Motive is, it's just awesome.
That used to be my favorite. I'm trying a little Dan's Brown Ale today. So, you guys,
Cheers.
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 Thank you.
Awesome.